fake as fuck. And now she's just sitting there. Episode 4 of Love Island USA Season 8. Let's get to it. I've seen some discourse online about how Melanie is, like, in the right for, like, calling Sincere out immediately and knowing that he was just being a fuckboy. But, on the other hand of that, the way that she's also acting, I think is just not necessarily right either, because why entertain it? Like, why entertain it? If you already clocked him from the beginning and you know exactly what he's doing, then why continue to entertain it? Sincere's talking to Sean and Bryce, basically saying, like, I know that I fucked up, but, I mean, at the end of the day, I want somebody that doesn't act like that, essentially. He doesn't feel like he's done anything wrong, but yet he knows he should have said something about talking to her or pulling her for a chat prior to. But again, if she's going to continue to entertain it, Beatrice is a little too concerned about Kenzie. Like, I feel like she's a lot more insecure than she's leading on. Oh, Sean is kissing Kenzie with the lights off. Everybody's like getting ready to get in bed. And obviously they sleep in their own beds because they're single right now. But he wouldn't give her a kiss. She's like, ooh, who is this? Because the lights were off. Melanie straight up told Sincere she didn't want to cuddle tonight, so she basically put him in the doghouse. Melanie also said that she was going to go talk to Casey in the morning. Straight to Anaya's face. If you guys don't know, Anaya's coupled up with Casey. So Melanie pulled Casey for a chat, and he straight up told her, I don't want to have kids. And she's like, oh, I'll pop out as many as he wants, talking about Sincere. Trying to have a conversation of interest with Casey. And she goes over and tells Kenzie after the conversation, oh, he's just such a fun, cutie little sweetie. I think I want to talk to him more. He does not align with your values or your views. He wants to have no kids and travel the world. You want a freaking football team full of kids. It makes no sense to me. This is why I said you need people that are older in there that are actually sure of what they want. They are doing a challenge right now, and Anaya was the first one up. Casey had to go in the slime, and Anaya ended up in a closet, and a freaking bombshell pops out and starts making out with her, but he's like, shh, don't tell anybody. So nobody on the table knows what's going on right now. She just kissed him, and now she's going out there to kiss Casey. So they have to pick a crush to kiss before they even play the game, before they dunk somebody after they read the little envelope. And Beatrice picked Sincere and made out with Sincere. He, like, picked her up, and now she's in the closet with the bombshell making out with him. That's wild, because she just kissed 3 guys back to back to back. Yuck. They're all swapping spit. That's all I could think. Ooh, Trinity picked Sean to kiss. Oh, and he picked her ass up. I mean, Sincere picked up the other girl, too. Trinity picked her own partner to dunk, and it was who is pretending just to get promoted. Like, it's a boss bitch game, a little office game. And so she basically just dumped him in public in front of everybody and told them where she stood, because that is her partner. I knew it. Melanie picked Casey for the crush. Melanie just completely just pulled a mean girl. She called Kata. She goes, I'd love to slime you, baby girl. Little too happy to slime her. And her fake baby voice of, so sorry. I cannot. Melanie and Sincere are putting on a show in front of everybody, and she's literally sitting right in front of Kata. It's like they're on the table in front of Kata. It's wild. Kenzie picked Gabriel, of course. After doing that split drop thing that she did in the intro, she did it right in front of him, on top of the desk in front of him. Oh my god, everybody's losing their freaking minds. Apparently they haven't seen the intro yet. I'll tell you what, though. This contraption that they've got, the chair smashing them into this slime pool, it looks like a catapult straight throwing them into the ground. It looks very unsafe. Oh, shit. Kata said, okay, Melanie, I see you. Let me just step one up. And she picked Sincere as her office crutch, and now she is just making out with him. He's like, what am I supposed to do, not show out? Yeah, he wants to kiss her, and she is pissed. Melanie is so fuming. She picked Sincere for a promotion from his couple. That is some tea. Ooh. That's actually so much better than picking her. That's worse, because she's basically saying to everybody that he needs to be promoted from her, because oh. And now, of course, Melanie is claiming him in front of everybody else. Oh, he is my type to a T. He is my man. She's like freaking out. The guys are over here talking about how Kata asserted her dominance over Melanie during that game. Sincere, said he didn't want to stop kissing Kata. So Sean likes Kinsey, but he's questioning her her emotional maturity because she won't even give Zach an opportunity to speak, like a time of day. She's just straight ignoring him. But some people are just like, once they're done, they're done. But I do understand his perspective because they have to live in a villa together, and she's continuing it where she's just like, not isolating him, but completely like isolating herself away from him, essentially, like creating an orbit that he cannot exist in, and they coexist in the same place. That is actually so cute. Trinity and Bryce are talking about how he feels like they're building a foundation, and they had that little tiff because she slammed him, but it was just a miscommunication, and they're actually talking it out. I like how they're talking through things. Beatrice is pulling Kinsey for a chat, saying, "Oh, I just wanted to talk to you about why I decided to slime you." I do like that Beatrice is saying that she kind of took a step back and was like, I do feel like maybe you're in a higher stress situation than I am with Kinsey. She was like, Kinsey goes, I am sorry, and I do own up for not mentioning it to you sooner. I'm sorry for that. She goes, I'm sorry for not recognizing that you're probably going through a hard time, not having a connection, and blah, blah, blah. So they're cool. But Beatrice also went on to say that she thinks that Kinsey should have precedent talking to the bombshell over herself and Melanie, which totally agree, but I think Melanie is still going to try to swoop in there. It's so funny because they just got the text for meet at the fire pit immediately. All the girls are freaking out with big smiles on their faces. All the guys are kind of like, ooh, what's going on? Well, the girls already know. They've all made out with him already. Casey reads the text and goes, oh. He goes, please welcome to the villa, Corbin. Bummed that it wasn't a girl. That's funny. Oh, he's a young buck. He's only 22. He's really tall, 6'4". I'm very interested to see who he goes straight for. Of course, he said, nice to see you all again, ladies. And all the guys are like, what? Kinsey was like, I love it. So Corbin came in and basically kicked the guys out so that way he could sit there and have a conversation with all the girls. He's 22 years old, so he's very young and he's very, like, excited to be there. But he's gonna go and, like, talk to the guys now. But all of these girls are just, like Sincere said, locked in. He goes, look at Melanie, because, ooh. That's actually so funny. Zach just read his body language so well and called him out. Because he is body open towards Kata. He is leaning towards Kata. He's got his arm open, not around her, but leaning towards her on the couch. Out of all the people on that couch, I think he is the most interested in Kata because that's the only one that we've heard that he liked the kiss pretty well. And she seems very interesting, or like interested in him. Oh my god, I knew it. I told you guys before, he was in the middle of a fucking sentence to the whole group and Melanie goes, can I pull you for a chat? What? Like what? Kinsey didn't even have an opportunity. That is messed. The girls are all discussing about the fact that they don't like how Melanie just moved, and Beatrice was like, I'll tell her to her face. We'll see. And the girls are still talking about the fact that Melanie, they cannot believe that she moved like that. So I always say, if you listen to the way people speak, they tell you exactly what's going on and what they're thinking and, like, how they're perceiving things. And Sincere just described his relationship with Melanie as a chessboard. He goes, it's been a chess game this whole time, and I've got her at checkmate, and I feel like she's ready to flip the damn board and tell me that game's over. So that, to me, just feels like you're trying to win something. Like, what? A relationship's not about winning. It's about building together. Quite like Bryce and Trinity were talking about, building a foundation, working through things together. Interesting. Ooh, here she comes back to the girls. Beatrice looks pissed, and so does Trinity. She is just so over the top. Ooh, and now they're heated. She's like, well, just relax, to Beatrice. Beatrice was like, you don't need to tell me to relax. It does feel intense. The guys are watching it. Melanie is she is such a narcissist. She is fake as fuck. Fake as fuck. And now she's just sitting there. Ooh, it's awkward vibes. And Melanie got up and walked away. She's like, you're doing too much. The guys are so confused, like, what the hell just happened? Now she's in the freaking little diary room crying. Oh my god, Melanie looks crazy right now. She's like walking around like, I'm not going back to the couch. I'm not going back to the couch. And she's got these big crazy eyes and her mouth is just like, I'm not going back to the couch. Oh my goodness. Repeating, give me 10. I don't think anybody cares that much, to be honest. She goes, I'm not going back to that couch. That's fucking crazy. I'm not going back to that couch. And Beatrice was like, I don't think what I said was that crazy. She goes, all I said was that it was a little excessive, and I said it straight to her face. She's not wrong. That whole thing, I'm telling you, you guys, attention seeking. I said it yesterday. Here it is again.